Hello everyone, welcome to Whispering Bliss, and my intention for this video is to spread love and light to you all always, okay? This reading is a general reading, so it's for everyone, and it's a timeless reading. So when you see this reading, it is meant for you to be seen at this moment in time. All right, let's see. The first card is Umbrella. So the first card, especially with this being the very first card, is giving me a sense of like safety, protection, especially if you've been praying like God, like, or even ancestors, guides, angels. It's giving me a sense of like, we hear you, we got you, but make sure that you are walking by faith. Like, you know you are protected, okay? You know you're being guided. It's giving me like relaxed energy, like just relax, everything is good, like I got it, I got this. This is the energy that I'm getting right here. It says protection, preparedness, shelter, adaptability, unexpected change, boundaries, care. Make sure that you are also setting boundaries. You know, like you're doing what you're supposed to do, because I feel like I'm speaking to someone that's very like multifaceted. Like you have many skills. As soon as I said that, this card came out. So it's giving me like you may have like an old soul. You're very wise, something regarding your wisdom. Okay, but I am getting the sense of you needing to slow down and really pay attention when it comes to yourself. Something significant regarding writing. And something significant regarding your art, because this is where I'm going with this. I'm not sure if you do like free writing. If you just write, you're gonna see like things are going to be revealed to you in your writing. You may have like a, oh, I didn't know that about myself type moment, but writing is a form of art. So I'm not sure if you're into painting or music or something like that. It's giving me a sense of like, pay attention to your art. I know you like you may be very in tune with your craft, but it's just giving me a sense of like, you may be getting messages as well. Things are being revealed to you. So ask yourself like, why am I using these colors, or why something significant with the shapes, okay? Like something, it's just pay more attention to your craft. And it's also giving me a sense of like your art is also protected. You protecting your home is protected. Your craft is protected. Like God is using you for something. It may not make sense right now, but with this energy here, patience is needed. Look at that creativity. I love this. Thank you. And calmness is here, so I love that. Thank you, Spirit. Ferris wheel is here, so cycles, highs and lows, perspective, life ride, wheel of fortune and faith. And it's just giving me a sense of like, just enjoy this moment, like enjoy where you are. Enjoy the people around you. You may be in an area where you're like, I don't know why I'm here. Like, why am I here? It's giving me a sense of like, you know, patience. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with the people around you. Be patient with the environment. And know that although God is using you, God is also using others. So it's giving me a sense of like, you are a blessing to others, but they are also a blessing to you. Okay? So, y'all, yes, look at this heavy protection here all around. Guardian. So I'm getting like, so it says playfulness, small guardians, charms, hidden wisdom, unnoticed presence. So let's see here. And then I see private investigator, clover, and lawnmower. Yeah, it's just giving me a sense of like, just, it's something about this new beginning, okay? And clarity is also here as well. You may need to like stay hydrated, okay? But there's this, with clarity being all the way over on this side, it's just giving me a sense of like, just focus, okay? Insight, understanding, awareness. Like there's answers all around you. You just have to pay attention, okay? Pay attention. Pay attention. Okay, so heavy on the clarity, because honestly, I see clarity 3 times. So clarity is here. And then I saw the word before I was about to pick it up and put it back in the deck. It says clarity. Where are you? Right here. Okay. And then it says it again right here. Okay, so it's just giving me a sense of like, look, you have blessings all around. Like, people may even consider you lucky, okay? But it's just giving me a sense of like, there's blessings all around you. You just really need to be grateful. Make sure you're expressing as much gratitude as possible. And yeah. Okay, let's see here. Something significant about this private investigator energy. So give me 1 second, because I feel like you're searching for something. Like, I don't know if this is somebody else's energy, like someone investigating like why are you so lucky? Like, how did you get this new beginning? Why are you so blessed? Like, I'm not sure if that's that type of energy. It can be both, but I do see this here. So it's just giving me like, honestly, this is more of a warning. It's like, okay, we already know like the Most High is not the sign of like confusion, right? But this is giving me like, make sure you are paying attention to your frustration, what angers you, what, you know, it's because it's giving me a sense of like, that right there is going to keep you in prison. It's going to keep you away from your blessings. It's going to keep you away from your new beginnings. But you have to be aware of this. If you're not aware of your triggers, how can you fix it? So this is why, going back to what I was speaking about writing or about your art, okay, there's a need for you to slow down and investigate, you know, like, why did I write this word like that? Or why am I using these colors? Or why am I something significant about the shapes? It's just giving me a sense of like, make sure you are questioning yourself, because I'm not sure if you're a type of person that's like, there's no reason behind it. It's like, you know, some people be like, oh, well, you're thinking too much of it, it means nothing. But in this case, and right here, it means something, because it's giving codes, it's giving information, okay? And it can be pertaining you when it comes to your art. It can be pertaining you, or information that needs to be given out to others. But I really feel like this is for you, okay? This is for self, collective. If you're listening to this video, if you're seeing this video, it's just giving me a sense of like, pay attention to your art, to your craft. Yeah, but release this, because I'm just getting a sense of like, you are needed. People need you, and God is trying to do, it's giving me a sense of like, God is trying to make miracles happen, not just for you, but for those around you, just in general, you know. Yeah, okay. The world is here, and it says receiving a gift. So it's like a blessing, like, to the world. Like, it's not just about you. Yeah, like, balance your emotions. It's not just about you, okay? I'm getting something significant about nature as well. So I love how I'm seeing that, and then the world. So it's like, I don't know if God using you to change something up, a perspective, or to bring, look at this, courthouse, legal document to balance something out, okay? And this can be like a big deal, like, because I'm not even, it's too broad. I'm like, right now my mind is not really getting a topic right now, so it's just like overall balancing things out, okay? It says sad news, message of concern is here. So I don't know, that's just giving me sad news, message of concern. Why is this here, Spirit? Thank you. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Uh-oh. The World. And then King of Cups is here. It's giving me heavy protection. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Why is this here? It's giving me like a thief, because Queen of Pentacles is someone that's very talented, very beautiful, very wise, very caring, very focused. Someone is being exposed in this reading, and it's very loud and clear. But whoever is in this Empress energy is giving me a sense of, or, you know, I don't see the Emperor, but because King of Cups is here, if you're in this Empress or Emperor energy, it's just giving me a sense of like, just stay focused, keep doing what you're doing, things will get better. Yeah. And yeah, things will get better. Just with the Three of Wands, it's giving me a sense of like, trust yourself, be bold, explore, okay? Explore. And then I love how the Eight of Pentacles is here. We're literally talking about creativity, art. Okay, so it's giving me a sense of like, your craft is important. I'm not sure if you're around with the Seven of Swords here. Be mindful. Your craft is very important, so be mindful with the Seven of Swords of who you are around, who you are communicating with. It's just giving me a sense of like, everything don't need to be broadcast, like regarding your future plans. So be very yeah, just be on an alert, okay? I do see the Nine of Swords and Four of Pentacles. I'm not sure if you are, you know, in your mind when it comes to your stability, but it's giving me a sense of like, as long as you are being true to who you are, and you know, you're being grateful, and you basically, you're just showing up as you have nothing to worry about. So with the Four of Cups here, it's just giving me a sense of like, just rest, meditate, okay? And do your best to release negative energy. So I'm seeing healing the mother line. Okay, someone is on a very important journey, healing the mother line. It says future ancestors will bless you for finding the courage to release and heal deep. I reach all the way back to the original mother, and I set all the mothers and myself free. Healing the mother line. It says, I am balanced. All the people in my life, God, the angels above, the universe, and my ancestors are able to teach me something about myself so I can be the best person I can be. I am a part of everyone else, and they are a part of me. I am balanced between the heavens and to the earth. I am balanced in my life. And then it says silence. It says find an opening for creativity and connection. And then it says, I am in the right place at the right time. Everything is working out in my favor. I expect to experience a boost of creativity and inspiration as I prepare to receive many blessings. You may need to fast, okay, because it says ideas for fasting. So it says performing juice fast, fasting from alcohol, engage in volunteer work, create a vision board, read books, journaling, taking a temporary break from society, and exercising. And then I'm seeing Soul Star right here by Music Soul Child. It says, Soul Star, you come so far from where you started. Don't be afraid to let your light shine on the world. Yeah, so and then it says welcoming the help of others. So it's just giving me a sense of like there's no need for you to overthink what you're doing. I'm getting like your ideas is beautiful, and there's a possibility why you may not be very confident, and what you're doing is because it means so much, and people may be stealing your ideas or trying to make you feel like what you're doing is not important, and in reality it is. It's extremely important to this planet, actually, to the world, to the future. I'm getting, but you have to believe in yourself. And I'm getting, right now, I'm also getting rest. So pay attention to your body. Your body is going to tell you everything that it needs. Like but you have to be in tune with yourself. So say for instance, like you're like, I'm working, and it's just giving me a sense of like, no, like don't allow anybody to make you feel like you have to give so much to where you're not in a healthy state of being. Okay, if you need to rest. There's nothing wrong with taking a nap. You're not lazy. Okay, it says love yourself first by staying true to who you are, even if that means disappointing another. It says I have the wisdom to overcome any problem. Something significant about the number 4. Okay, it says perfection is friction. Affirmations. It says I am free to be myself without the pressure of perfection. I embrace my journey and learn from every experience. I am enough and I choose to love myself fully. I let go of comparisons. My journey is uniquely my own. And then something significant about the color white, but it makes sense because clarity came out 3 times. Well, that's 6. 3 times. Yeah, so and empowering is here. So it says you are developing into an individual who is brilliant, objective, and have incredible depth and feeling. You know what it's like to be down and have to build yourself up, which is incredibly empowering. Keep it simple is here. It says become a source of high energy. And then it says Cadillac Records. Okay, something significant about the year 2008. Okay, Halloween Wolf, Gemini energy. Okay, you may be a musician. I did say something about music, right? Or you may have Gemini somewhere in your birth chart. So this is what I'm seeing here. Let's see. The first card that came out was the High Priestess. Okay, so we already mentioned something regarding your wisdom. For the High Priestess to come out first, I feel like it's something significant about your intuition and your ability to translate information. Okay, because I feel like you're in and out. Like it's giving me like a you're very spiritual. Okay, very, very, very spiritual. Okay, and it's something significant about the information that you receive and the way that you deliver it. Balance is very important because when I looked at the card, and not only balance but grounding is very important. When I looked at the card, it landed here. Okay, so you see how her hands are kind of like, you know, I don't know what that means exactly, but it's giving me something significant about like grounding, being in a relaxed state. Okay, and then with the 6 of Cups, is giving me company. Like you're not alone. You may feel alone, like she's outside, with a very abundant energy with the pomegranates, okay, if I said that right. It's giving me a very abundant energy. But with the Six of Cups here, it's giving me like you're not alone, even if you feel like you're not alone. This King of Wands, and give me 1 second because I'm getting masculine energy with the Knight of Cups and the King of Cups, this King of Wands here. But let me go to the top. Let me stay here. I do feel like you have someone that is looking over you. Actually, you have a group of people. You may feel like here, right? Because I put all the cards up, but I kept these cards here. I've kept these cards out, okay? So if you are in the High Priestess energy, you may be experiencing anger or confusion, like in and out, because it's something here that's putting you in this energy or making you feel like you can't truly be yourself. You can't really do what you want to do. You can't really express yourself the way that whatever this is about, okay? But it's giving me a sense of like although there may be people that are attacking you, there are people that are assisting you at this time. Okay, this King of Wands is something about this Leo energy, or it doesn't have to be a Leo. It can be a Sagittarius or a Aries, okay, King of Wands. But I said Leo because of this lion here. It's giving me a sense of like you're being watched over, and it's the male energy, okay? And I'm getting a sense of like you deserve that, especially if I'm speaking to a woman. If you're alone, you may feel like you're not protected, but it's giving me a sense of like you are. Continue to do what you're supposed to do. Continue to follow that North Star. Continue to follow what's inside of you, okay? There's something significant about the number 44, the number 6. Then to the bottom, I'm seeing the Death here, but it's giving me like transformation, okay? The Knight of Cups and the King of Cups. I feel if it's, and it's so funny because the first thing that I mentioned when I saw the High Priestess is something regarding information. So there's a possibility that you're probably in this place to where you're having to express yourself more often. Like maybe you used to keep a lot of things inside. Especially when it comes to your emotions, maybe you felt like you didn't have a safe space to actually express your emotions. And now it's giving me a sense of like with the Nine of Cups, you're going through this transformation. You have to trust not only yourself but others. You have to be able to express yourself clearly and honest. You have to be honest with yourself, because with this King of Cups, it's giving me a sense of like you're about to be put in this position. You're going to have a lot of responsibility when it comes to other people. And I'm saying that because the King of Cups is someone they have a very high level of emotional intelligence, okay? So it's giving me like a counselor or someone that helps other people with their emotions, or something regarding awareness, okay? But with the King of Wands on the top, this position may be different, okay? Maybe you're about to be in this leadership position, and the position is traditional, but the way you're about to lead is going to be a little different. I'm not sure. I don't know. It's something different about you, High Priestess, or if you're carrying this energy. And I know I'm saying High Priestess or High Priest, okay, if you're male, but I'm just paying attention to the cards right here. Judgment is here. 3 Wands. I'm getting you have nothing that you don't have to worry about anything. Every time I see judgment, I think of Archangel Gabriel energy, and Archangel Gabriel is over motherhood and new beginnings. So it's giving me a sense of like, whoever I'm speaking to is giving me a sense of like, you are free to do things, because it's a trusting from above. Like, it's giving me a sense of like, God is saying, I trust you with what you're doing. It's giving me a sense of like, you are responsible. However, you need to, I'm hearing the word control, but dictate is the word. So it's giving me a sense of like, you choose the path and we got you. That is it. We trust you, but do you trust yourself? Okay. I'm seeing the 7 of Pentacles here. You've been working so hard, and it's giving me a sense of like, you have sowed seeds. Like, with this creative energy, you don't just do one thing, okay? And you don't just have one talent. So it's giving me a sense of like, don't stay stuck in one path. And with the 3 of Pentacles, it's also giving me a sense of like, don't try to take this, don't do this alone, okay? Work with other people, because there are others just like you, okay? So let's see here. Wow, oh my God. Okay, soul family. Okay, I love this. And then right after soul family, it says star keeper, cosmic ancestor. See the light by staying grounded. Okay, so that's that. And then going back to soul family, it says calling your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. So for me to just having to say this, and then this card came out, OMG, right? So I love that. I love that so much. And here I love how I'm seeing this card because we were speaking about creativity, and here it says the 7 star sisters, birthing creations, expression. Okay, so yes, whoever I'm speaking to, you have a very important mission here on earth. Silence is here. You may feel like, going back to this imprisonment, people are trying to silence you and all of that. I'm getting pushed through. And because I said that, let's go here. What can help this high priestess? Let me see. And before I can even finish, this card came out. So give me 1 second. Am I going to take a break? No, baby, go back in the room. Go watch TV. I love you. I'm going to call you when I'm done, okay? All right, go watch TV. I love you. Girl, it's late. No, go in the room. I love you. Okay. I love you. I love you. Okay, close the door, honey. Thank you. Okay. So before I can even finish the question, it says, let love guide you. Choose to see the good in the world today. Release the past and don't worry about the future. Okay, just stay in the moment. Stay in the moment and just focus on the blessings, okay? Because they're all around you. It's not all about money. Okay, it's giving me like it's everything isn't all about the material. And with the high priestess, you know that, right? So I'm getting right now distractions. Avoid distraction. And I know that's kind of like, well, I have people doing this and I have this, and it's like, yes, you're not crazy. However, you have to remember your strength. You have to remember your power. You are in control. Okay. And the number 10, because the number 28 here, but 10, 1, daring heart, it says, learn to lead from wisdom. And that's something that you do that naturally, but I'm getting remember, just, it's okay. It's okay to have bad days. Like, nobody is perfect. Right? But as long as you are making that effort to remember who you are, to you know, get things back in order. If you need to write a list, do that. If you need to, you know, whatever you need to do. We are all different. We all cope different. We all do things different to, you know, I'm getting like regulate our nervous system, right? So it's just giving me a sense of like, do what you are being called to do and do what makes you feel good, okay? It says, become aware, listen to the wisdom of the body. And didn't I say something significant about the number 6? Let me see. I said 606 right here, so 24/6, the number 6, and I'm seeing 60666. Reflect, okay? Constant. I'm getting regard, like I'm getting a constant reflection. So never get tired of self-care. Never get tired of trying to seek wisdom deep inside. And I know the word it's ongoing, you know, especially if you have kids. And I'm saying that because I mentioned our angel Gabrielle. So if you're a mother or a father, okay, if you have a job, you may be a person working 2, 3, 4 jobs, right? There's a lot of people that's taking, and I'm not saying that from a negative thing. I'm saying like literally they need us, like we're needed. You know, we have jobs, we have children, where our energy is going everywhere, but we have to do what we need to do to make, you know, that conscious effort. Okay, I'm going to spend 20 minutes by myself. I don't know. I don't care what that looks like. If you're going to have headphones on, you're going to, you know, or off. You're going to have your phone turned off or on. If it's on, you're playing relaxing music. If you laying down, whatever, you know, you're sitting outside, whatever that looks like. But you have to make time for yourself every day. Every day, because every day, whoever this message is for, every day, you're helping somebody. And it's so easy for us to lose ourselves, okay? So, yeah. I'm saying speak to yourself with kindness. Become aware of how you speak to yourself. And then it says, 23, this is going to be the last. Well, I got to say this one because it says, okay. Focus. It says the alchemist. It says empowerment. Pain. It says, oh, I didn't break that easy. Not anymore. Instead, I use things as fuel. And then here it says emotions, and it says alchemy again, processing, sensitivity, okay? Something about Scorpio. You may have Scorpio somewhere in your birth chart, okay? Or water, heavy water, because I said Scorpio, but Pisces, Cancer, okay? And the last one, it says, nope, I gotta say this one too. It says, pull yourself close. Every part of your being is deserving of love. And the last one here, emotions are the reflection. So look for their deeper meaning. So I'm getting, like I mentioned earlier, you know, you may be an artist. It's something regarding your art. Don't just say, oh yeah, I did that. I'm getting, once you complete your, you know, your art and whatever it is, go back and try to examine, like, you know, like, why did I do that? Why did I, you know, because you will figure a lot about yourself. Like, yeah, okay. So let's see here. Decisions, something significant about the color blue. So again, more relaxed. Emotions, I'm getting like spiritual, something significant about your soul, like expression. It's like your inner, something deep inside trying to tell you something, okay? Let me read this. So it says, weighing up their options, making choices. What do I want? Thinking, unsure what to do, reflecting, time out. So I most definitely said reflection, right? And I said it multiple times. Reflection, okay? It's nothing wrong with having to, you know, ask yourself, what do I want? Or, you know, what do I like to do? What's my favorite this? What's my favorite that? Like, what's my favorite TV show? What's my favorite color? Like, it's giving me a sense of like constantly going back to the basics so you can own who you are and not allowing somebody to tell you who you are, you know, because that can happen. You know, we lose ourselves. Hopeful is here. You know, we're working so much, and you know, you have no idea people are wanting you to be in such a weak state because they see how powerful you are, how wealthy. And it's not about finances, how much money in your bank account. It's spiritual. It's your talent. You know, I'm getting like, you are someone, like whatever you put your hands on, it turns to gold. Like I'm speaking to someone that's a master. You are a master in your craft. Like, and that's why I'm getting a sense of like God is saying, hello, like you are my child. Yes, you are wealthy. So you can do whatever, as long as you include the Most High, like your spirit team, your angels, your ancestors, you're going to be blessed. So you have absolutely nothing to worry about, nothing, okay? Something significant about this pink, okay, but also gold, orange is giving me like playful but energetic. So do things that make you feel good, but also make you feel true. Okay, yeah, so like confident, yeah, I'm seeing the word confident. So it says hopeful, to get what they want, upbeat, promising, confident, reassured. Okay, you can do this. And this is going to be the last card. It says 5555, clarity. That's why I said that's going to be the last card, because we started with clarity and we are going to end with clarity. But let me read the message. So it says, great transformation, major changes, opportunity, fast-paced forward process. You aren't a victim of circumstances, rather you are the beneficiary of it. If that weren't the case, life would be pretty dull. You will set yourself up for the success in the long run if you are waiting, and if you are willing to adapt to this shift. Everything is working out for the best. As long as you are accomplishing what you set out to do, everything will work out perfectly in the end. Okay, so it's giving me a sense of like, again, relax, slow down, okay, when it comes to your actions. Relax, have faith, don't lose faith. Okay, it's okay to have bad days, but everything is going to work out. Just be true to who you are and receive. Huge on receiving. Okay, so I'm going to leave this message here for you guys. Thank you so much for viewing this video, and I hope to see you guys again soon. Okay, bye.